I don't know. I don't know how I'm doing.
All the way down, ladies, all the way down, we start on our hands and knees.
Ugh.
I know, right?
Good idea. Oh, my neck. Ooh.
Okay, you got some like old people related on the floor.
Okay.
So yes, I hear even what we were doing in chair class. I was like, ooh, I did that for you, okay? Because it was actually kind of funny yesterday. Sorry, guys. All right, so no weights to start with. Just gonna set those off to the side. These are gonna be wide on the mat. Toes are gonna stay straight back from your feet, so I don't want them touching. Hands are way out front. Press back to your hips, come forward. Press back and come forward. When your abs come in. Few more. Last one. Nice. We're going to tuck your right knee underneath you. Your left leg. Just throw it out to the side. You might already feel it in your thigh. Without moving, things like that. Without moving. See, you can have your right foot flat or curled under. How to lift you. I usually leave mine curled under when I start. And again, you might feel some stuff. Two more. Last one, I'm gonna switch those legs out. I know when we start, you're like, oh my gosh. Ready? And kick back. Now, how are your inner thighs on this one? Yep,
They're okay.
good.
Driving, yeah.
What's that?
I said driving, I feel really good.
Go one more.
I don't even know if I know my foot's in break.
But you can feel like all of that stuff, right?
Yes.
So if this is our 12 o'clock, I'm gonna take my left leg to 10 o'clock. Step all over, and put my foot out. So my foot's a little ahead of my knee. I'm gonna turn my shoulders to 2 o'clock. And I'm gonna go towards my toe and come back. Towards my toe and come back. That's it. And it's okay if your knee passes your toe. But you can feel all the stuff with. So turn your body that way. There you go. So I'm facing that back way. 3, 2, 1 more. I'm going to switch. So again, my left leg is straight with the mat. My right foot is on the diagonal. I'm going to turn away from my right leg. No, go again. Waking everything up. If not more. So turn away from here. There you go. One more. Nice. We're going to the back. I'm not going to flip flop a lot. Okay, so wait a minute. On the back, if you want the mat under your head, sometimes quite nice. Look at it elevated just a little bit. We're gonna use the weight, so it's going to be low.
Sorry.
Alright, so relax your back into the floor. Pull your navel down. We're gonna bring your right knee up, left knee up. And just rock side to side. We're just gonna waken up the abdominals, stretching into the lower back just a little bit more. Knees come to 12 o'clock. Right leg's gonna straighten, pull. We're going to point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Pull your abs in. For 4 and 3, change legs. And again, point, flex, squeeze your belly. And 4 and 3 and 2, bring it down. Yay. All right, we're going to start with pelvic tilts first. Ready? Tilt, release, tilt, release, tilt, release. You shouldn't have a lot of stretch because we've already been doing a little mobility this morning. Trying to loosen things up before we actually get started. And 4, 3, 2, we're going to bridge all the way up, right back down. Ready? Bridge up, drop it down, bridge up, drop it down. Things should move a little easier right now. 4. Think about your glutes firing up through your hips. 7, 8, 2 more. 9, last one. And down rest. Go ahead and straighten your legs for me. Does your abs feel like they're cooling down? Yay! That's 8 minutes. And how many belly muscle exercises have we done? Zilch. To be honest with you, as far as like crunches and core muscles, but because of what we're doing, everything starts pulling in naturally, which is nice. All right. Get on the floor, grab those weights. I need you to draw your navel in and push it back into the floor. Now drop your shoulder blades into the floor and now pull them down towards your hip pockets. So it feels like your chest is really pressing towards the ceiling. Press the weights up. So now your armpits are tight. We're gonna go out slightly, about 45 degrees out, and then bring them right back in. That's as far as we're going right now. And you should feel a lot of pressure in the chest. Just that little baby movement. Keep everything pulling into the floor. Couple more. We're going to a pullover, but only halfway down, just like the fly. Ready? Only about halfway down and come right back up. Again, your belly is pulling down, your back is pressing the floor. And you can feel the front side of your torso. And 3. And 2. Last one. Put weights down, nice for a second. But you can feel your whole torso right now, like it's been very active. When we have the weights on the floor, I'm going to use them like handles that are connected to the floor. So I'm just holding onto them however you feel comfortable. Now I want you to push them away. Feel the lengthening of your neck. Push your back into the floor. Right knee, left knee up over your hips. Flex your feet. It's only your right leg that's going to pump out and ready. Pump out. in, out, and keep pushing the weights away. Keep your back into the floor. One more. And we're gonna switch. Make sure your knees do not come over your belly, they stay over your hips. Press your back into the floor. And 4, and 3, and 2, last one. And down rest, straighten your legs. And everything is like pulling in. We're gonna take those weights right back up, over the shoulders. I'm gonna cross my right ankle over my left. I'm going to squeeze my thighs together. I'm gonna clench my glutes and pull my low back into the floor. So you feels like you're doing a plank. Soften the elbows. We're gonna go to a full fly. Out to the side, come up. Out to the side, up, up. Nice. And again, keep squeezing your legs together. Keep those glutes tight. One more. We're going to go to that pullover, right? And go up and lift. Keep squeezing the legs. Clench your glutes. Pull your abs. We have 2 more. And you're going to rinse for a second. Y'all are really quiet and sleeping. Could you go to sleep? It's the real question, right? All right, grab those weights. Legs are straight, left leg over right. Squeeze your thighs together, clench your glutes. Press the weights up. Now, push your back into the floor. Soft elbows, here we go. Out to the side for a fly. And up. Keep everything nice and lifted. Five, 6, 7. One more. Pull over. Keep everything squeezing. And breathing. One more. And hold the rest. Bend your knees, feet go on the floor, and then wide on the mat. We're just going to take your hips right and left. So I want you to start paying attention to how things feel. If things are getting looser, or if you're finding those sore spots, if the sore spots are feeling better. 4, 3, 2, the last one. Just trying to get things to be nice to me. How about that? So again, I have those weights as handles, and I'm going to actually have them upright so my palms are facing my body. Now push them away like you're trying to push yourself up. You should feel your lats, and you should feel like you have a low neck. Push your back into the floor, knees stack over. My elbows are actually touching the floor and kind of pushing into the floor. We're gonna just point our toe. It's about lowering the whole leg and tapping the heel and bringing up same leg. Drop, lift, drop, lift. So I'm not bending my knees all around the joint. Keep pressing the weights away from your body. Long neck, long neck, long neck. One more. We're going to switch legs. Keep your abs super tight. Try not to pull the shoulders up. You feel your quads. One more. And rest everybody. That was hard. Right? I want to roll to the right. It'd be your left, just where you're facing front and you're laying on your side. So roll so you can see. That's it. Just sit up. So I'm just putting my body in a straight line. And if you need that mat under your hip, do what you need, right? So again, think about your belly button, pull it in. As soon as you pull it in, it kind of tucks your tush. So be careful not to pull your head. That's part of your spine, right? So everything's really tall. I want you to take your rib cage, pull it away, and release. Pull it away, release. Pull away, and release. So I'm trying to create space. Even if there is none, you can feel all the stuff, right? Up, and up, and up. One more. Nice. Now that those muscles are nice and awake. So right now I'm on my hip bone. I want to roll just behind it. So my toes are on the diagonal facing where the wall meets the ceiling. This is where I hold on to the weight. I'm not picking it up. It just keeps me from falling over, right? That top leg. Okay, let me go back. Your back is touching the floor. Press it into the floor more. So you can feel the crunch in your belly. Ready, top leg is just gonna lift and lower. Lift, lower, and it's lifting and lowering on a diagonal. Can you feel the side of your body, your glute, clenching a little bit? Perfect. Pull your navel in. So I don't want your feet parallel to the ceiling. I want your toes turned out just a little bit. So you're feeling that outer quad. Let's do one more. And rest for a second. Now that it's awake, we're gonna take that top leg again. We're gonna put it out front and put your toe on, big toe on the floor. As we're just going to hover over the top of our bottom leg. So as we come up, toe points up, toe points down. Toe up, toe down. Pull your navel in, toe up, toe down. And now you can feel outer thigh. Besides everything else. Last one. And step and big knees and go, ooh. Because that's what you should be feeling, which is a great spot to feel. And again, abs are still pulling up in. We're gonna bring that weight right next to our body. Now, if this is too much, in fact, try it without the weight first. So, if I put my hand on my belly, and my elbow is at 90 degrees, I'm gonna leave my elbow intact with my body. And I'm going to rotate. That's the whole loop. Right? So notice my wrist is flat. I'm not trying to do anything with my wrist. It stays flat the whole time. We're not doing a lot of these. So squeeze your armpit. Drop your shoulders. Ready? Here's 1 of 8. If it's too much, at any point, put the weight down and do it without the weight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and last one. We're gonna flip the side. So nice and easy. So again, we go to that straight line position and make sure your weight's close so you don't have to find later. And we're definitely straight up and down. In front of our torso is parallel to the wall in front of us. So draw your navel in. But we're going to pick up the rib cage again. Ready? Pick up the ribs and set them down. Pick up the ribs. Pick up the ribs. You all right, Miss Leona?
Sore spot.
6. And 2. Last one. Awesome. All right, so again, we're gonna roll to the back side of that hip, holding on to the weight. Pull your navel. That leg's just gonna go straight up and down, toes going to stay turned out. Ready, lift. 1. So make sure the toe is not pointing to the wall. Make sure it's, Andy, point your toe up. There you go. So when it goes up, it's more towards where the wall meets the ceiling. Pull your abs in. And 2 more. Last one. Let that outer thigh rest for just a second. And again, you should be able to feel your belly working through this whole thing now. We're going to take that top leg. Big toe touches the floor. So I don't want the inside edge, just your big toe. So your heels like lean up. You have that internal rotation. Ready? As you lift, toe turns out, toe turns to the floor, to the ceiling, to the floor. Nice. And abs are definitely working. One more, please. And breathe in, please. And again, you're going to feel that upper thigh area. So same thing on this side. No weight to begin with, just to practice. That elbows into your side, elbows at 90 degrees. Ready? We're just going to lift it up. Squeeze your armpit. Find the rotation in your shoulder. Right? This is not really about your elbow, it's about your shoulder. As you pull up, bring your shoulder blade to your center of your back. Better. All right, let's try it with the weight. Drop the shoulder blade, squeeze your armpit. Here we go. Ooh, this one's harder. 2, 4, 5 of 8, 6, 7. Last one, thank goodness. And rest. It's all rotator cuff, by the way. So now you get to lay there for just a moment, let things go. So I'm trying to leave you in a side for so long, so your brain goes, it's okay if we move now. Because we're already 25 minutes into class. All right, roll to your belly nice and easy. I got this. So my elbows are stacked under my shoulders. Now I want to press myself away from the floor. And I can feel my chest, yeah? Feel your armpits. Now, your belly button, look away from the floor. Right now you can feel your pelvic floor in your floor. You can feel a little back without even doing anything else. So I want to curl the toes under. I am not picking myself up, by the way. I'm just pulling my thighs away from the floor. Pull your thighs, release. Pull your thighs, release. So it's like the back of my knees are pressing towards the ceiling. Does that make sense? Can you feel all the stuff that's working up? Make sure your navel's staying pulled under. Can you feel your lower back? Squeeze. Go on more, please. And down rest.
As soon as you drop, you can do your low back. How many of you all get on the living room? I know.
Pretty rare.
Yeah, I get on the floor actually quite a bit. When you start getting on the floor, bad things happen. Okay, here we go again. We're gonna change the arms just a little bit. Elbows are still underneath, but they're straight out this time. Press yourself away. Can you feel a little bit more on the outside of your chest by your shoulder now versus when I have your hands in? Right? Okay, I'm going to tell you this. Pull your abs in first. So my legs are working, but they're not like super working, right? I'm gonna pick up, watch my elbow. I'm gonna pick up my elbow and sit down, and then I do the other one. Pick up, but my body doesn't move. It's just the elbow. I'm pressing my hands into the floor. You feel your triceps. And 4, 3, 2, last one down, rest. Now feel your back. All right, so those hands are gonna go more under your shoulders this time instead of your elbows. Take a breath. And we're gonna press yourself up. All the way. If this is too much, you go on the arms. Pull your arms up and in. And I'm really trying to push myself out of the floor. And go all the way back down. Rest for a second. Make sure your abs are squeezing tight. Make sure your glutes are tight. Before we start, ready to take a breath. Exhale, press all the way up. Push, 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 hold. Soften your elbows slightly. 4, 3, 2, drop. That was almost a push-up, right? Squeeze everything tight. Take a breath. Exhale all the way up, straight arms. Push, hold. Drop the shoulders. Big elbows. 4, 3, 2, drop. Off your arms. So my hands are all the way up front. And I can feel my thumb and my index finger making a diamond shape. Then I want you to press your palms into the floor. Drop your armpits towards the floor, pull your shoulder blades down into your back. So I'm actually touching up front. I'm going to push my hands, and then I'm gonna lift my torso and get down. Using those palms to press yourself up and release. Press yourself up and release. Press and release. You should feel your whole top line working. And press up and release. We're gonna do 2 more. Last one. Go back to hands, please. How are you feeling? Have you been doing something? Like it? Well, that would be the whole concept. So if you need a mat on your knees, this is how to go under there.
Definitely.
All right, so here we go again. Leg out to the side. First of all, do you have that big stretch like you did earlier?
It's not as bad.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like.
Because my inner thigh was so tight. Welcome.
All right, ready? Sit back. And move forward again. Same thing we were doing. One more, and I'm gonna modify it just a little bit. When we go back, we're gonna turn the toe. So sit back, turn the toe. So take it to the ceiling. Two more. Last one. And come in. So again, what stays flat on that inside edge. We're just gonna rock it back and forth just a little bit. And again, you might not have much of a stretch right now compared to what you had earlier. You're just gonna rock it. Do a couple more. Now add the toe rotation. External rotate. There you go. But you can feel the difference, right?
Oh, yeah.
One. All right. And come up. Leg goes out diagonal. And again, I don't want to go towards your leg or in front. I want to just turn away. Smooth it out. Smooth it out. And we're in. One more. Switching sides. Again, turn away from the leg and out in. I'm not going to say this is easy, but you should feel like you have a little more movement. Station one. Last one, and we're standing up. Right? Right up. Here we go. Shake out the legs. Woo! Right.
It's a miracle.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Does it feel like your hips move though? I know, you should feel a little gummy, yes.
Like a little bit.
I like it. So, I'd like to do that slant lunge that we did last week. That made the top of our butts hurt. So go to a lunge position. You know how I'm always talking about everything's up, stacked, blah, blah, blah. This one, I want you to hinge at your hips. And I'm okay with having your hands on your thigh, because this leg is the only thing that's actually going to lower. Lower and up. Lower and up. Lower and up. And you should already feel that standing glute. Lower and up. Abs are tight. Two more. Last one. And up. But then, and you already know where it's at. I was like,
Too many.
now you sound like Pam, but that's what you do.
Mine's always one too many.
That's what made my booty hurt for like 2 days last. It's like, why is this not stopping?
I got a new one, right?
Yeah. And it's not like we're doing like 100 of them. Last week we only did 8 of them on each side of the wedding. It wasn't like, so I added 2. I added 2. So, All right, other side. So again, I do want everything stacked. It's about keeping that flat back in that hinged position. Ready? Back in, lowers. So if you think about it, you can feel the hinge, right? One more. So the reason I did auto mobility first is so those would be deeper. There we go.
I don't know if mine were.
Mine were,
I was actually, I touched my knee a couple times. I was like, oh, I'm close to the ground and I thought. So, yeah, things, when you're able to sit and reach, you can do things better. Will they talk a little bit tomorrow? Probably, because we got in a little deeper areas. It's all good, but I do want to do triceps one more time because we need to. Yeah, so that's all I got. So again, you know, I talked about that bullet challenge thing. That's what this is about today. Like, your hips should feel better and you should know where everything's at. Cross them, put them up. So touch your back. Before we start, tuck in. There you go, ready to press. 1, 2, stay strong. 3, 4, no, we've already done triceps a few times, right? 6. Get elbows in front. 8, 9, go one more. We're gonna separate, bring them straight down. On your hips, hinge, ready, kick back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put the weights on the floor. Straight arms really high. Ready, pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Let's stretch. I know it's a yay! We're kids. So, and on your neck. Lift the elbow. Now, take a breath. Exhale. Take your arm all around. Right, so I can actually touch this side of my neck. I can feel that shoulder open up. And drop. And again, when I start, it's like I can't get anywhere. I know. Lift, and then take a breath. Exhale, bring it on around. So then I can actually touch the other side of my neck. And I'm relaxing this right shoulder. And then let it drop. Roll it around. Swing out. I don't know what we've done yet. We like this one. I'm going to think about my right hand touching my thigh. I'm going to slide down and I'm pushing this elbow to the ceiling. And then you can feel that whole side. We're going to take this left hand, reach back over your ponytail, and hold on to your neck. Now really push that elbow up and really reach. Can you feel clear down to your hip? Like, oof, and come up. Relax it all down. I will make you feel like Gumby in moments, if not half already, right? Arm floats up. Again, I don't think about it. It's just hanging out. Hand slides down. Now lift that elbow to the ceiling. Oh my goodness. So this is where we start. So now you can have that pressure so it kind of helps support you. Hand goes to your neck. Now think about that elbow staying back, lift it, and then reach. Big, big stretch. And nice and easy. And my veins are like, okay. You've already stretched your hips and legs, actually a couple of times with the mobility stuff, so they should actually feel pretty good. We call it lax. All the stuff this morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Yay! Nice job, ladies.